So Paris is a really amazing walking city. I'm in my neighborhood doing my wash, and there's the Eiffel Tower right behind me. And the great thing about Paris is that pedestrians really are respected, unlike a lot of cities. But there's something that you have to be super careful about. I've almost been run over 3 times since I've been here, that's in 3 weeks, not by cars, but by bicycles. And that's because there's something very different about the way bicycles work here compared, at least to the United States. I live on this very quiet one-way street, and you can see the car coming down the one way, all right? But do you see there's a bike coming down the opposite way? This is what pretty much all the one-way streets in Paris look like. This means one way except for bikes. So I'm well aware of that, but so often when I've crossed the street, I only look to the right because I know that's the way the cars come on my street, and I don't turn to the left and see the bike coming from this direction. That arrow indicates bikes should stick to a narrow lane when coming in the opposite direction. So another tricky thing about bikes can be, where do you walk versus the bike? So right here, bikes are coming off of a bike lane, and there's actually a place where they're supposed to ride, and you can see it right here on the ground. But as you saw, that bike just did not follow where he was supposed to go. So a lot of people come up to a crosswalk and they think, well, do I have to press something to make the light change? Well, they look and they see this and they're a little confused. It does show a blind person. And so the answer is no, do not touch this. Underneath there is a button, and if you press it, then it beeps and it tells the blind person when they can cross. You don't need to do anything at a crosswalk with the light. It'll come on automatically, okay? And while the cars are really good about stopping, the bicycles are often not. 3 bikes went through and only 1 stopped. Here's another example where I have a green walk sign and the cars are going to stop for me, but the bikes don't. For the 24 Olympics, Paris added a bunch of dedicated bike lanes in really popular areas. So the bottom line is, yes, the cars are going to stop, but the bikes may not. Unlike many cities, Paris does not have countdown clocks on its walk signals. So if it suddenly turns red, you either have to stop or hurry up and run across the street. There's also lots of crosswalks without any signals, and both cars and bikes are required by law to yield to pedestrians. Paris drivers are great about this. They slow down when you're still on the sidewalk, but in general, the bikes don't unless you're right in the middle and they're worried they're going to hit you. Parisians will walk against the light if there's no traffic, but in general, they don't jaywalk very much. I'm not sure there's a city in the world that I've enjoyed walking in as much as Paris. I do wear headphones, but at a low volume. Whatever you do, don't wear these or you won't hear a cyclist shouting a warning at you. And of course, don't walk and read your phone at the same time. My most important do's are wear comfortable shoes, bring some water along, use the crosswalks, and be patient for the light to change. Notice the bicycle markings on the pavement and stay out of designated bike lanes. And most important, look both ways every single time you cross the street.